Good afternoon, everybody. I am presenting the role of agent-based modeling for fulfilling pitfall of urban planning process. Challenges and opportunities in the context of Sri Lanka. First, we will have a look on what is agent-based modeling. It is considered as a method of describing and simulating a system components of real-world entities. In simple, agent-based modeling is how agents interact each other to their environment. Environment can be varied to cell space to urban environment with different layers, and agent can be varied to individual agent properties to group properties. Together, agent and environment is agent-based modeling. At the same time, world is looking for fast and smart urbanization. Thus, urban planning paradigms trying to link with other supportive paradigms such as technology, software, social sciences, etc. With that, new planning techniques and technologies are explored and currently used for the smoothen the urban planning process. Neural network, space syntax, cellular automata, and agent-based modeling play a major role in this aspect. Let's look at present and future Sri Lankan urban perspective. 18.2% of population have been living in urban areas, and it is expected to grow 50% in 2050. At present, most of the urban planning proposals airbreed from the other countries and facing many difficulties with conventional planning system. Therefore, considering the size of the country and the urbanization level of the major cities, the country needs a holistic view for the urban planning, and it is in the stage of adopting good practices. This is the right time to think urban planning process and new technologies to achieve smart cities for the country. Urban modeling has been used in number of fields. The theoretical and empirical foundation of the model should be improved according to the expectation of output, since both are equally important to the process. Some of the example urban modeling is method-based modeling, database modeling, theoretical-based modeling, and philosophical-based modeling. Traditionally, we use top-down process for the urban planning, and especially in agent-based modeling, we practice bottom-up process, where design smaller context and apply it at large. It is important to understand key notions of agent-based modeling. Some of them are bottom-up approach, stochastic model, heterogeneity, autonomy, explicit space, interaction, bounded rationality, and reactivity. Further key notion of agent-based modeling is individual decision making on local level interaction with land use. This is general framework of agent-based modeling application. Setting rules is critical task of agent-based modeling. We need spatial data, non-spatial data, and behavioral data rules to setting up rules. After setting up rules, we can simulate the model and get the agent-based modeling output. Further, we need to validate the model using spatial data and non-spatial data. If the output is possibility of a scenario, then you have validate product, and if the output is not a possibility of a scenario, then you have to follow the same process to get results. Agent-based modeling is currently being used in number of different disciplines. Also, agent-based modeling play a wide range of phenomena in the geographical system. Some of them are pedestrian dynamics, transportation-oriented development, border security, urban safety, land use changes, and urban growth, etc. The figure shows how agent-based modeling change use with spatial scale and temporal scale. Smallest application will be pedestrian dynamics, where dealing with microenvironment and minutes, and it extended to urban growth modeling, where dealing with macro environment and years. These are two examples of agent-based modeling simulation. First one is pedestrian simulation of temple done with Quillia plugin in Grasshopper, and second one is imaging of some in the Ahmedabad city simulated using NetLogo software. Let's look at what are the challenges of agent-based modeling. Agent-based modeling itself has some challenges. The agent-based modeling is emerging science, where we need more experiment. Finding an empirical data for the model is also a challenge. Calibration and validation of the model, where it needs a specially designed according to the case. The model platform provides a high degree of freedom to play with in design stage, and challenge from less experienced modelers and less experience from the field. And the agent-based modeling involve number of parameters to deal with, where we need a lot of research to find the figures for the parameters. Challenges and opportunities of the agent-based modeling in urban planning in Sri Lanka. Some of the challenges are gaps between urban research interest group and urban project implementation group, lack of skills professionals, and attitudes towards to change. But there are many opportunities. Some of them are checking the suitability of new proposals. The modeling can rationalize and interpret the urban planning decisions. The country is going towards the digital era. Some of the projects like BIM Survey and CCTV to cities output directly can be used for agent-based modeling. Agent-based modeling is good tool for urban experiment through agent direct interaction. The new knowledge will be facilitated to reach new goals. The new additions of agent-based modeling will smoothen the fulfill the pitfalls of traditional systems of urban planning. So far, I have discussed what is agent-based modeling, why it is important to the country, and challenges and opportunities of using the method. Further, we can discuss in the question and answer session. Thank you for my advisor, Professor Paolo VNC Genovese and Bionic Laboratory Research Group in Tianjin University. Finally, I would like to thank you, Faculty of Built Environment and Spatial Sciences of KDU, for giving me this opportunity to present it online.